I am here with Colorado Rockies prospect, outfielder for the Salt River Raptors, Noel Cuevas. Noel, you spent your first year in the big leagues here with spring training back in the spring. Then you have spent the season AA with the Yard Goats, AAA with the Ice Topes. Can you just kind of reflect back on this regular season and how you think it went?
It started a little slow. It was good during big league spring training. I had a really good spring to start with. It was a really good experience to be up there with the big guys. Unfortunately, I got hurt. My hamstring got hurt, and I missed about a month. And then I went to AAA, and I started really slow. And then the team decided to send me to AA, and that's where I took off, and I was able to do really well the month of July. I was able to earn the Player of the Month of the whole league, the Eastern League, and that was really good. So I was able to finish the year pretty strong.
Good. So finishing the year strong, moving into the Arizona Fall League, knowing that the Arizona Fall League is more of a developmental type environment, what approaches did you change coming into this league?
Basically, I just wanted to come here and keep building on what I ended up the year with. I missed about a month and a half, and that's exactly what I'm getting here. Just about another 6 weeks of baseball. It's obviously a really good league out here. We got the top arms and the best players that there are out there in the minors. So it's definitely a good test to see where you are, and to keep building and keep getting better, because it doesn't get any better than this.
So you would say that the Arizona Fall League is kind of giving you those extra at-bats and extra reps, extra reads on the ball in the outfield that maybe you perhaps missed earlier in the season?
Oh, definitely. And not only that, I'm seeing top pitching every single day. Every single arm out there, every night, every day is top notch. So we're not. It's not easy. You got to be focused, and by the end of the game, I'm mentally exhausted just because I got to stay on top of everything, every single play, every single pitch. So it's really good for the development of not just physically but mentally.
Absolutely. Now, speaking like from an environment standpoint, this obviously here at Salt River Fields is the home of the Colorado Rockies for spring training. Do you feel like this is more of a friendly environment considering you've already been here once before?
Oh yeah, I definitely love this place. It feels like home, because it is home. I was able to, well, basically I started with the Dodgers back in 2010 to the 14th, so I was down in Camelback, and it's really hot out there. So coming out here 2 years ago with the Rockies, it was definitely a change of atmosphere, and I loved it. I love this place. It feels great to play at home.
Absolutely. I love Salt River. It's such a gorgeous stadium in comparison to the other stadiums here within Arizona. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did a little bit of creeping on your Instagram, and there's quite a bit of, photography within that. I can tell that you're into photography. Is it more of just a hobby, or is that something you'd like to do professionally eventually?
I don't know if professionally at some point, but it's definitely something that is a passion of mine. I like going out there, and it actually works on how I see things in my mind, and the vision of how I want to see a picture come out from what I see. So basically in baseball, we got to do a lot of visioning and work a lot with how we see things before they happen. And I basically, it's kind of like the same. With what I do with photography, I kind of do in the baseball field. So that's how I feel the connection, and I love it.
Do you feel like you visualize every day, every week? What does that visualization look like for you?
Yeah, it's every day. Before the game starts, I visualize myself and what I want to do out there on the field. I visualize myself getting a fly ball or a line drive hit right at me, and where I'm going to go, where I'm going to throw it. I visualize myself getting a base hit at right field, or getting on a 2-0 count and pulling the ball to the left center. I think it's all about being ready for the moment, not letting anything be a surprise. I feel like if you visualize before it happens, then you're ready when it happens, so it's not anything new. It's like you've already lived it, so it makes it a little easier.
Definitely, I couldn't agree more. Okay, last question for you. I know the elections happen. I'm not going to ask you who you voted for or the outcome and what your opinion is, but if you had to run for president, who would you pick as your running mate from the rafters?
You know what? I got to go with Isan Diaz. He is a really good guy. We get along really well. He's from my back country, not country, but my state my island in Puerto Rico. Actually, we're not a country or a state, we're just a Commonwealth of the United States. But yeah, we're really good friends. We got to meet actually right here, and we already hang out every day, and it's really good. He's a really good player, and he's only 20 and I'm 25, and I'm actually learning a lot from him, and I'm pretty sure that he can say the same about me. We just learn from each other, because everybody's really good here. But if I had to choose someone, Isan Diaz would be the guy.